My name is Mike Sadler, and I've spent my life with cars. Whether it's sand dunes and drag strips, museums, car shows, even the backyard garage, I'm always on the lookout for speed and shine. Hey, welcome back to Speed and Shine. In this episode, we're going to head out to Huff's Auto. We're going to look at a super clean Nissan 370Z. But first, we spent the day at AutoRama in downtown Detroit where we saw rat rods, TV personalities, old cars, new cars, shiny cars, rusty cars. It was amazing, and I saw my favorite race Volvo station wagon. Check it out. Well, the snow's starting to melt, potholes are showing, and AutoRama in Detroit, it's springtime in Michigan. We're going to give you a taste of what's here to see. Jeff, this is a beautiful car.
Thank you.
What is it?
It is a Caliente convertible. There were 6,035 of these made in 1965. Probably not many of them anymore.
Now, did you do all this work yourself?
No, I actually, the gentleman up in the front is my friend Dennis. Mm-hmm. He's basically built the vehicle, did the body work and the paint. If it was me, it would look like an ocean, so you have to go to the right people to get it done.
It's beautiful. Now, I don't think that's white,
yes,
it? It is white?
This is Oxford white, which is like 2015, 2018 Ford Motor Company white.
It must be the lights
It could be. Everyone keeps telling me that it doesn't look quite white, but it is Oxford white, modern Mustang white.
Nice.
Interior actually is race red,
yep,
but it's flattened.
Okay.
So we use flattened red in the interior, and flattened red in the engine compartment as well.
Now you've upgraded the shifter and a whole bunch of stuff, even
Correct.
the dash.
The shifter is a low-car automatic shifter.
Okay.
We've got an AOD transmission in it, a 347 stroker, pushing about 460 horsepower. The interior, Dennis's wife actually did the covering on the interior. It's all leather. So what we did is we put Mustang bolstered foam in, and she then did the custom work on the leather. As you also notice, she ended up having embroidered Mercury head, which is, to me, was what classy touch. I mean, just phenomenal.
It is.
I just ended up building the console, the flow-through console. We just built that and put it in here in the last couple of weeks because it needed some finishing touch through the center of it. Instrument panel, we totally took the stock instrument panel and I decided I wanted everything smooth. So right. Glove box is welded up, the radio housing area welded up. We put a custom aluminum insert in the middle. Basically left the sheet metal as that's all you have on it is flattened paint over sheet metal. We took the foam brow that was stock off of it completely.
Right. So it's just flat metal.
Yeah, it's all flat metal, all
Boy,
from side to side.
Clean,
it's gorgeous.
That's way better.
Absolutely. The convertible top was done by Shelby Trim in Shelby. Okay. It is the modern canvas like you'll see on a Mustang today. Yeah.
Well, let's go through the engine. Let's talk us through that.
We've got a 347 small block in here. This is basically built off of a 1992 Ford 302 block board and stroke, the 347. One of the things that we did inside the engine compartment that we wanted to make sure that we stayed clean is we smoothed out all the sheet metal on the dash panels. We removed the stock shock towers. Sure. We've got TCI suspension, front and rear, so you got coilovers in the front with rack and pinion steering out of a Mustang and for your ease of steering. Did not go with power steering at all. Four-wheel power disc brakes. Motor's pushing about 460 horsepower. So Very nice setup, very easy. As you see, you can almost sleep in the engine compartment. It's got quite a bit of extra room. Very simple, which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to keep with, simple flow. Instead of putting a Coyote motor in and taking up the whole engine compartment, I wanted to continue and go with old school style looks and appearances.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I like sticking with that. Removing the shock towers, the way you clean this up is really good.
Thank you.
Really
very
nice.
much so. We really appreciate it. And then we took the stock hinges off and we basically replaced the stock hinges so we could end up using the struts and not get rid of the springs and clean that area up as well.
It must drive like a different car with that suspension.
Actually, it's not stiff, but it's solid.
Mm-hmm.
There is no sway whatsoever on it. You go around and cruise and you go on a curve, doesn't tilt. It's very, TCI did a very good job engineering it. Can't say enough about it, really. I mean, it's a very easy car to drive. Highway speeds with the AOD in it, it's 1,800 RPMs at 70 miles an hour.
Wow.
Just beautiful. Yeah.
Well, it's a great car.
Very much so. Really appreciate it. And we're glad to have it here so people can actually come and enjoy looking at some of the old vehicles.
This is the Street Digger, built in 2021 for my Season 4 finale car.
Right. Fan of your show, I like it. It's surprising you're here, and I don't know why they have you so far away from the action.
Well, I'll be honest with you, it's humbling to me. A lot of people don't know this. I was born and raised in Michigan.
Oh, wow.
So,
where at?
Grand Rapids, just outside Grand Rapids. Came to this show and the Grand Rapids show my whole life as a kid, walking around the AutoRama. So, for me, it's a big deal. So when they said they were going to have us up, I was like, dude, I'm coming. And I don't think anybody thought I was bringing a car is why we're here. For my dad to come over here, I remember as a kid, he walking me around. Now I get to have my dad here and watch us up and bring a car.
Yeah. So what is this? This is awesome.
Everybody knows that I got a screw loose upstairs. So, to build a two-seater dragster, I'm a little bit older. I remember the dragsters from the 60s, the front-engine diggers, they called them. And so we always said, if you get a little bit older, I'm going to build one for the street. 2 seats. My right hand, Jason, is incredible. I got a whole team of incredible people. So we're just going to build a 2-seater front-engine dragster for the street with a modern twist. It's got a big block with twins. It is 3,000 legitimate rear-wheel horsepower.
Wow.
It runs a Davis box and a VPS, and it's, you can turn the boost controller off 12 or 1,300 on the street. So it's a fun piece.
So when you give somebody a ride, do they cry to get out of the car afterwards, or?
We usually hand them a set of Depends before they get in, but
yeah.
It's been fun. We've been playing with it for a year because of COVID, obviously.
Right.
So the episode hasn't even been released yet, and which normally we wouldn't do. But so we've been playing with it and beating on it, and the car is really fun to drive. It's a different level of stupid.
Yeah, and so it's all custom made. You mean
the body, the chassis, I'm talking about even the radiator, the fuel cell, it's all handmade. The seats are all hand formed into containment seats into the chassis. It's really a nice piece.
And did you mix the color yourself?
We got a team of people that are great. So I got one young kid that does the paint work. It's base and clear. Yeah. And my airbrusher I've known for 150 years, he'll come in and lay the colors. So car's actually black up front, silver in the back with a candy blue.
Oh, wow. So that's how it gets that.
That's right. So we do an American flag, went up through it to separate the two. and then put candy over it, and it looks like a beautiful fade.
Absolutely amazing and beautiful. And I couldn't imagine pulling up to an intersection and seeing this.
It will mess up a McDonald's drive-thru, I'll be honest with you.
When Hannah makes a claim with America's Preferred Home Warranty, she's able to choose her own licensed contractor for the repairs. But why does that matter? Let's see how it benefits you. First of all, you can choose a licensed contractor you know, or someone who comes highly recommended. Also, you can choose someone available on your schedule. After all, if a repair is urgent, you don't want to be waiting for the warranty company to send someone. You want it done fast. When you choose, you're in control. Your claim is determined using an independent assessment from your licensed contractor. And you can apply your claim payment to the parts and equipment that work best for your needs and budget. Finally, Hannah loves that choosing her own licensed contractor keeps money in her local community, which is a win for everyone. Just remember to always reach out to APHW before starting repairs. It's good to have a choice, and choosing your own licensed contractor with America's Preferred Home Warranty gives you the flexibility and control you deserve.
For over 35 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Jackson's home for all things comics, graphic novels, and games. Whether it's Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, The Walking Dead, or even Stranger Things and Star Wars, Nostalgia's friendly staff has decades of experience and can find the perfect gift for that fanatic in your life. With the largest selection and inventory of the latest comics, you're always sure to find something new and different at Nostalgia. Looking for something from years back? Our backstock selection can't be beat. And don't forget to ask about our subscription service so you never miss an issue. Into Magic the Gathering, D&D, Pokemon, or tabletops? We've got everything you could ever need. Whether you're starting a new hobby, a seasoned collector, or just shopping for that superhero in your life, Nostalgia Inc. is the place for you. Nostalgia Inc. on Mechanic Street in downtown Jackson.
All right, Ken, this car really stands out in this room. So what are we looking at here?
Yeah, I found a local company close by that does wraps. And I called them up and asked them, and I couldn't believe how good they could make on a wrap. And I thought, what an attention getter.
Yeah.
How do you get people to stop and look at your car? That's the best I could find.
So did you design the wrap with them? Did they print what you wanted, or you picked from one?
I just gave them an idea.
Wow.
And the idea, you know, a planet blowing up with some skulls coming out, and he ran with it.
That is awesome. And then what, they put the pinstripe on afterwards?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what makes it look like it's been hand painted to me.
Yes. Well, thank you.
And So what do we got for an engine here?
It's a 392 Hemi, bored and stroked 413.
Okay.
I bought the engine complete. I got lucky and found one. It's hard to find these type of engines.
Are they?
anymore. And I just replaced blower and upper half. The headers we made, the headers are only a couple of days old. The day before we came here, we were in a little rush to get here.
Yeah.
And we got it done right in time.
Well, it's awesome. Now, besides the wrap, did you do all the rest yourself?
Yes, my father and I and my son, a little family deal. We made everything on it.
It's awesome. And you did this right in your home garage?
Yes, I
Now,
got a.
is that what you do by trade, or?
No, I'm an electrician at a cereal factory in Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay, all right. Well, that's cool. It's a great car, and so it was just finished, or just that part was finished?
Just that part was
Okay.
finished. I ran it a lot with a different style engine in it, a small block Chevy, and we just finished. I purchased that and we put it in, and my father's 83 years old and he wanted to go to AutoRama.
Well, it's an awesome car, and you've done a great job.
Thank you very much.
Lucky, this thing is awesome. You
Thank
did
you
this
very much.
yourself?
Yes. Well, I didn't do the body. There was a couple of gentlemen out of Idaho that chopped up the body, did a really nice job on it. I just saw a lot of potential with it, and it was kind of bare bones. It didn't have all the jewelry on it, but this is 9 years of garbage picking nuts.
Is that really? You just, when you find something, you just add it, right?
Exactly.
So does it ever get finished, or you just keep doing it?
And the canvas is full.
Okay.
Canvas is full.
Okay. And it's so much to take in. So
There's 47 other vehicles besides this.
47 vehicles. So we got a pickup in the back. That's a Chevy, right? Or no?
It's all pickup.
It's all
It's
pickup.
a 47 Chevy pickup, 3100. The bed's been cut in half. It's a tube chassis, 61 Chevrolet truck trailing arms, holds the suspension. 47 Chevy front axle, 68 Oldsmobile rear end, 411 gears, Mosier axles.
And do you drive this everywhere, or?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. In the 9 years I've been putting this together, I've put 60,000 miles on it.
Wow. You do use it. That's great.
I'm all over the place. Woodward, go to Caseville for the Cheeseburger Festival.
It's fantastic. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, you're mighty welcome.
Do you see it? See it? Kevin, I see, not only is this a beautiful car, but I see one of these flags here. What's the flag for?
It's a grade 8 flag. It means you're top 8 in the Riddler. Out of, I think there was 48 cars this year, so one of the top 8.
Wow, that's fantastic. I can see why. This car is amazing.
Yeah, it's a 1970 Dodge Challenger. Basically, it's my take on what a new Challenger would look like if you bought a 1970 Challenger today as a supercar. It's a 6-year build, about 12,000 hours in the car. It's a 6.2 Hellcat engine with a Whipple supercharger, and as of today, Whipple still does not make a supercharger for a Hellcat, so we adapted it to it.
Wow.
So it's dressed up as a 6.4, but it's actually a Hellcat. And it's got a Tremec 6-speed transmission. It's a full chassis car, roadster shop. It's an early chassis. Like I said, about 4 years ago, they built this chassis for it. And the color is chameleon green. I mixed it myself. It's a custom mix.
Now, this is what you do for a living?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Just a shop, just two of us. A little shop in Ravenna, Ohio.
Now, the block sanding on this was months?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, this color, it's 10 coats of color and 4 coats of clear, and then you start cutting and buffing from there. So, oh yeah, it's months and months and months of work. I have about 1,200 hours just in the fabrication of the hood, the underside and the top side, and getting into function. It's a remote. It operates by a remote.
Very unique. It is just awesome.
It's got a 2016 Hellcat dash and console in it.
Okay.
And then it's a full roll cage car, but it's hidden by the interior. So,
what do you plan on doing with it after this?
It's probably going to go on the show circuit here for the whole year, and then after that, who knows? It's a track car, so it actually go out on the track and perform. I mean, it'll perform as good as it looks. So.
Now, did you own the car already, or did you buy it specifically for this
No, this is a
build?
customer's car that we built for.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And he basically gave me free reign to do,
Really?
what I wanted to do, and I wanted to showcase what I could do. So.
That's the best customer. Here's the money. Do what you want, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you think your house has mold? You're not alone. For more than 15 years, Midwest Enviro Solutions has been helping people identify and destroy mold in their homes and buildings. Our thorough inspection covers every aspect of your property, from the attic to the basement to the foundation, in less than an hour. If mold is identified, we know just how to get rid of it with all natural processes and keep it out. We can also turn crawl spaces into dry places with crawl space encapsulation. Call us today at 734-915-0066.
Come along with JTV and Experience Jackson and get to know or reintroduce yourself to some of the best Jackson County has to offer. Join Andy and Rachel as they tour the county interviewing and highlighting Jackson on a visit with Experience Jackson. Whether it's golf, museums, hotels, or events, we'll give you some great ideas on how to spend time in Jackson. Watch on JTV.tv, YouTube, and Experience Jackson social channels.
Registration is now open for Jackson YMCA Summer Day Camp. The camp is about learning skills, developing character, and making friends. Every new experience at day camp is a chance for kids to stay active, address gaps in learning when school's not in session, and have fun. Open to ages 4 to 14. Sign up for just 1 week or all 10 at jacksonymca.org.
Michigan Center schools are always improving. Our facilities and curriculum are constantly updated, but our commitment to community means much more is being done. We invest in one-on-one help for struggling readers and practice a nurtured heart approach to student interaction because every student can succeed. We teach students what it means to invest in people and help them to become the leaders they were meant to be. Michigan Center Schools, where success begins.
Hey Gary, it's great to be back here at Huff's.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. And when I drove up, I was mesmerized by this beautiful car here. What is this?
This is a 2016 370Z. Nice little sports car.
It is extremely clean.
Only 21,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's in great shape. Can we look under the hood?
Yeah, let's take a peek.
All right. Wow, look how clean that is under the hood too.
Yeah, the car still looks new.
It does, all the aluminum pieces. And that's a 3.7 V6 with 350 horsepower.
Yeah.
That is crazy in a
Lots of
car like
horsepower
this.
for a small car.
Oh my gosh, it is. It is.
And it's got a 6-speed transmission also.
Wow. Automatic?
Stick.
Stick, okay.
Yeah, standard shift.
Amazing car, amazing car. Let's check out the interior. Man, it's got a really clean interior too. Somebody really took care of this. There are those gauges, there's gauge pod up there, aimed right at the driver. Orange gauges and nice dash setup.
Well cared for car. Looks like it's been stored winters.
Yeah, I doubt it's been driven much in the weather, as clean as it is. It's got some room in there to put stuff. And it doesn't look like anybody really put anything in here, does it?
No, it's pretty clean.
This must be a support for strengthening up the car. That is really clean in there. And you just took this in?
We just got it in, yep.
You know, that's the unique thing about Huff's. You just never know what you're gonna find here. Sports cars, trucks, Jeeps, station wagons, hybrids.
We have a lot of cool stuff coming in every day. We're ready for spring and summer this year.
Yeah. This will make somebody a really nice cruiser.
Great sports car.
Yeah. So, if you're looking for a car like this or something else, anything you can think of, you need to call Huff's. And how do they do that, Gary?
You can go to our website at huffautogroup.com, check us out. You can do credit applications online and give you a list of our salesmen, and we'd be happy to help you.
Doesn't get any easier than that, does it?
It's pretty easy.
Wow, that works pretty good. I hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. We filmed too much content, wouldn't all fit into this episode. So head on over to our YouTube channel, Speed and Shine TV. You'll find more clips on our day at the AutoRama and all the other events that we've attended. Until next time, I gotta get this car clean for spring. I was trying to get rid of those chins. They're almost gone. I'm down to one, am I?